Hey, this is Victor Cozzetto from Vitagenics, and I want to give a quick explanation about reality or the ultimate reality. And I want to differentiate between what we call a local reality, where we are, our space time universe, and a non local reality. And so if we look at this balloon, all right, imagine this balloon is our universe, our 4D space-time universe, as defined by Einstein, and where basically everything obeys the laws of physics. And it could be argued whether anything actually violates the laws of physics, but I would like to explain how how at least Einsteinian physics are actually preserved while we do some kind of magical things in this world. So the ultimate reality is actually non local. So outside of this balloon, the space beyond, we might refer to it as heaven or nirvana, etc. Right? Every religion has their own explanation for this. It is something that is beyond comprehension, right? So it's very difficult to explain. It is a holistic, connected reality. And again, non-local, but it's holistic, it's connected. We can experience it through meditation, through enlightenment, or again, nirvana, or whatever words we want to use. So it is actually not beyond our experience. It is not beyond our reach. And really, when we look at all the different terminology and definitions, we'll find that religions, Eastern philosophies, and quantum physics, specifically the Copenhagen interpretation of quantum physics, they all agree. The ultimate reality is non local. If we go back through history, we go back to the time of Plato. Plato said basically, we are shadows on a wall. The ultimate reality is something else that casts the shadow. Right? So we know, again, I'm using some terminology for convenience, but we know that the spirit resides here in this non local reality, or I should say, there. The spirit is not confined or bound to our physical 4D universe. It is beyond that. It resides outside of space and time. It is eternal. And the spirit, of course, does manifest into our universe as energy, which could appear as matter, right? So we know matter and energy are interchangeable. But again, the spirit is beyond that and then manifests into our universe. And so this is where I really want to highlight that when the spirit, consciousness, again, whatever words you want to use, when we manifest within the universe, our connection is still limited by the laws of that universe. So if we say, for example, that the spirit is pure energy in our universe, it cannot travel faster than the speed of light. So communication cannot happen faster than the speed of light. Communication cannot pass through a Faraday cage, for example. We know how to block all communication. We know how to block all connection in our physical 4D space time universe. We understand the laws of physics. However, our spirit is able to still, or it is always connected to that non local reality. And this is how we actually can do things like animal communication or ESP or distance healing. We know it works. In fact, we can take two people and isolate them each in Faraday cages where we know that there is no possible physical communication. And yet still, if we monitor their brain waves, we will see the people are linked. So this is actually this kind of communication by using the non-local reality. This is how we are all connected. We are all connected through the non-local reality, the holistic reality. And that is the avenue, the mechanism, the medium through which things like the emotion code work. And again, I mentioned animal communication, etc. And so while our spirit is manifesting here in this universe, we still do have the ability to tap into that power and who knows what the limits of those powers are? We don't know. And so, anyway, this is the point I wanted to emphasize, that when we are ever trying to explain these things that seem to violate uh, Einsteinian physics or Newtonian physics, etc., really we can explain them with quantum physics and the fact that we are using the non local reality. And more specifically, we do actually have to reference the Copenhagen interpretation. It should be noted that it is only this interpretation that has never failed in science. We have many other interpretations, many worlds, interpretation of quantum physics, right? We have Bohm's implicit order, we have string theory, we have many, many different things, but they fail. And the reason that they fail is that they're really an attempt to preserve determinism and to preserve the local reality, meaning that there is only the local reality. And this is a philosophical debate, but the science is very clear, right? So there is the non-local reality, and of course, any of us that have spiritual beliefs, we also believe that too, and we have different names for it. So anyway, that's the point I want to emphasize, that reality, the ultimate reality, is non-local, and that is how we are actually making our connections. That is actually how we are all connected. Thanks for listening.